Growing up, you might have heard or read the story of Dr. Dolittle. He could talk to the animals. In this week's Hooked on East Texas, we meet a man who can't talk to the fish, but his friends call him the White Bass Whisperer.
There he is. About halfway back to the boat then, there's fish all around us.
Watch Cliff Holuback fish.
Good white bass, good white bass.
And it's like he knows what the fish are thinking.
They want it slower, they want it faster, they want it right off the bottom. Second hit.
He's no pro, but wow.
That's a little one.
Can he fish, especially for hybrid yellow and white bass?
Yeah, a lot of times you use the same bait, but you have to work it different. There he is.
We caught up with Holuback while doing another story.
Feel like a good fish right here, gentlemen.
With Herbeck's Lone Star fishing guide, Brent Herbeck, on Cedar Creek Lake. We were fishing the post-spawn late spring pattern.
Oh my God.
Big white.
Wow.
Look at that dog. Normally, once you find the pattern, you'll catch them, you know. You'll get in that rhythm and you'll stay with them and they won't change.
Got one, good.
All right, good. That's the thing about white bass is you catch one, you know there's a whole bunch of them there. Oh, they're stool fish. They're running in schools.
Holuback's seen a lot of changes when it comes to fishing. He grew up in Galveston Bay, fishing for sea trout and redfish.
Well, my mom says I learned to fish before I learned to walk. So what can I tell you? And I grew up in Galveston Bay, and we do trout and redfish.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, this is a better one here.
He told us he became a minister and moved to Austin.
My wife and I moved to Athens 12 years ago in September. From Austin, we were there 32 years, and I was doing ministry at the University of Texas. How about that? Bingo.
Now he lives within minutes of Lake Athens.
I got one on the blade bait.
His wife thinks that's too close.
My wife says I fish 5 to 6 days a week. I don't, but on average, probably 3 or 4.
That's passion. And his favorite fish? Crappie.
Crappie fishing. I'm a crappie fisherman at heart.
He calls Lake Athens a unique lake when it comes to crappie because the lake is full of brush piles.
They stay on the brush all but about three or 4 weeks a year when they spawn, and I don't fish for spawning fish at all because conservation, I don't like to disturb them while they're spawning. Oh, hit it on the drop. There he is, hit it on the drop.
The crappie spawn is over, which means Holuback's time on Cedar Creek Lake will take a backseat to Lake Athens. His advice for catching crappie?
You have to use very tiny jigs, and you have to move your bait really, really slow. I tell people it's the 5-minute retrieve, and if you think you're reeling slow enough, reel 10 times that slow. Most people don't have the patience to do it.
This is for Brennan. He could not have caught the same fish over and over and over as you accuse us of doing. Holuback is currently the campus pastor at Dogwood Church in Athens. If he's not ministering, you'll find him on Lake Athens honing his crappie skills.